Am I the asshole? I sat on a seat reserved for someone. I have to travel an hour and a half for university by college bus. A girl in my bus keeps holding most of the seats, mainly all of the windows, by placing books, bottles, and bags on them. I can understand if she were to do that for 2 or 3 of her friends, but she does so for all the people living in her neighborhood, including 2 professors. I am never late. I run to my bus the moment my class ends. It's a long trip and I wish to sit near the window. I have told her that before. Today, I saw that there was an empty window seat and sat there. The girl immediately asked me to get up since it was reserved for 2 other people. There was a bag on the aisle seat not near the window. I stood my ground and said no. After a few others arrived, they came to me again as a group and asked me to give up my seat. The professors had arrived by then and started blaming me, too. I fought back, saying they allow this to happen only because the girl helps them with their seats, too. The professor started scolding me about how I don't know to speak and that I'm not ready to listen, that it's my fault. She said that since this has been a practice for more than 15 years, there is nothing wrong with that. I did not get up, and now the whole group has been discussing how I am in the wrong. They keep talking about me loudly when I'm just sitting there and I feel like crying. Am I really in the wrong and should have given up my seat? I have to travel this way for 2 more years and I'm scared now that everyone hates me. Not the asshole. That professor was awful and so was the girl. I would report them to whomever runs the bus. Not the asshole. They are just ganging up, and if this bus doesn't have any reservation system then you are in your right to just sit into any empty seat you'd like. Just don't lower yourself to that poor level. Ignore them, or you can be petty too based on the law of your country and the importance of the professor's reputation, but I do not recommend it. Not the asshole. This is so bizarre. The students and professors are completely wrong. You don't reserve a seat by placing objects on them. How childish. If I were you, I'd report them to the company that runs the bus. I'd also continue to sit in the seats. You have a right to. They can complain all they want, but they're a bunch of idiots, especially the professors, who ought to be setting an example. Not the asshole in the least bit. You are dealing with a clique of assholes who have an entitlement issue. However, it may still be a better plan to avoid continuing this confrontation if others who ride the bus aren't joining you in resisting the entitlement and bullying by that group. You are in the right and they are the assholes, but that won't make the situation any more comfortable if you're stuck dealing with it for years, as you mentioned. Not the asshole. Am I in your seat? So sorry, please show me your reservation and I will be gone. Not the asshole. They've been assholes to everyone taking that bus for 15 years. I would remove books, bottles, act and sit where I please. I understand holding a place or 2 for a friend once in a while, but the level of entitlement is unbelievable. Take a window seat again. Use your phone to film the encounter, but keep the phone hidden. Post video. Not the asshole. It's a public bus, first come, first served. Shame on those professors for allowing her to do this. Not the asshole. Those aren't reserved seats and she doesn't have a right to hold them all. You need to start your phone so you can tape this because it's legal in public places, so when they start saying stuff again, look at all of them and say you don't appreciate being bullied just because you want to sit by the window. Make sure you get everybody's face. Especially the professors. Post it. Cry if you can't hold it back at that point. I know I would put everyone out there. Send it to your friends, tell them to send it to everyone they know. Entitled people bullying you for 1 seat is awful, and ganging up on you is terrible. Good luck. My guess is if you would board the bus at the first stop and reserve all the seat before the girl had a chance to, their tune would be completely different. Make a complaint to the bus company about this behavior, because I highly doubt that her actions are acceptable. 100 Not the asshole. From now on, sit where you want to, and tell her that she is rude to reserve the best seats for her chosen ones. Not the asshole. This girl sounds like the type of person who goes ahead of a group and reserves all of the best tables and lounge chairs around a pool. You're there. Sit where you want to. Not the asshole. But the professors who are in a position of power certainly are. Make a complaint to the professor's employer. That is no way to treat PPL outside or work in the college he represents. Next time record a video and show the bus company and the college. Not the asshole. Not the asshole, the only thing that reserves a seat on a bus is an ass in it. Not the asshole. I would take zero notice of anything she leaves on seats. Just move them out of the way and sit where you want to. If she kicks off about it, tell her that you think it's a shame that she has to do this and that if she was better in school she wouldn't need to bump her grades up like this. I am very curious as to what country you are in, as if it's legal I would film these interactions so that people can see what your fellow bus users are really like. No, this is really bizarre. They're now harassing you and you should take that up with the university. Reserving all the window seats every day is just taking the piss. Dump her crap on the floor. Not the asshole. Info: is this a bus with actual reservations people can book? Not the asshole. I think it's so rude that they do this. Not the asshole, they are collectively one bully. No op, definitely not TA. They are completely in the wrong trying to reserve seats. On buses it's always first come first serve unless it's somewhere like a plane or a train where a genuine reservation has been made via the appropriate company. They are just trying to bully you. Edit to add: I would make a complaint to the college about the professor. He is totally out of order. Not the asshole. What a bunch of bullies. What that girl is doing is not okay. You don't get to save seats. It's first come first serve. If you get on that bus there are no window seats because she is saving them, it is your right to move that shit off the seat. Sit there. Who TF does she think she is? Who TF do they all think they are? A bunch of fucking assholes. You've done nothing wrong. All you can do is ignore them, hope it blows over. I am so angry for you. I would love to get on that bus, tell them all where to go. Info: why is the professor siding with this? Not the asshole. Not the asshole, but why not try to be in the bus early than the girl and reserve all window seats? Not the asshole. I'm on a public bus right now and the idea of reserving seats is laughable. I can almost see it on a long-haul bus. Maybe the bus company sells tickets by the seat, but on the sort of bus you're talking about there's absolutely no justification. First come first served is the rule. Just because something has happened for so long, doesn't make it right. Is public transportation, which means it's meant for public use. That's ridiculous to think that they have the right to those spots. They're just a bunch of selfish entitled people because if they were in your shoes, which is exactly what happened, they wouldn't be so pleased with the arrangement when they were not receiving the benefit.